Hello guys, ManPhalanges is doing a gameplay critique for A2TheMuz. This is PS4 gameplay, droid run on Dune Sea Exchange. If you guys want to submit your own gameplay for me to critique, submit it to manphalanges@gmail.com with gameplay critique as the subject title line, and then I'd prefer it if it's a shorter game. Like, I'm not probably going to watch this whole game, we'll see, just because I talk a lot and I don't want to upload like 30 to 40 minute videos. I want to try to keep it under that if possible. And also I'd prefer if it's not particularly your best gameplay, but rather a pretty average gameplay for you, something that you think demonstrates how you play to like the best of your abilities, kind of thing. I don't want to just sit there. If you have, a flawless 40-0 game, I'm going to be saying like, oh, you probably should have died right there, but I guess it worked out. I don't want to be saying that a lot. I want to see you get penalized for mistakes that you're making in your gameplay, because that's how we all get better, is understanding the mistakes that we make. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch this. So again, as always, this is my first time watching this gameplay. I haven't reviewed this or anything at all. He told me to skip to the 4-ish minute mark, because I guess the game is just about to start. He's running jetpack, adrenaline stim, pulse cannon. I personally want to be running pulse cannon for droid run, because droid run here is a little bit too fast paced, but definitely. Oh, and he's running bodyguard. Excellent. Definitely jetpack. So I would have gotten the high ground there. Oh, that was weird. What was that? Okay, that was really, really bizarre. Okay, that was weird too. Alright, let's just analyze why this is weird. Oh, okay, so first of all, you're like, why no combat rolling for extra speed? And then right here, it's like the most awkward jetpack thing ever. Like, there's red all up and around here, and you just kind of go right in, and you don't take any shots. You wouldn't even have, you probably, knowing that you're on the PS4, you probably wouldn't even have made any mid-air pulse cannon shots there. You rushed that shot way too much. You should have peeked. You should have tilt peeked here, and then he's standing still. Like, now he dropped that thing. Why did you go forward? He was already shooting at you, and you still decided to run forward. Bad choice. Just stay behind cover and work it slowly. It's 2 on whatever right now. So get a droid, kill him. Oh my gosh, you fire that fast. Alright, luckily your buddy got the droid, and that guy literally ran right past you. Poor playing again. Oh my god, I just finished another PS4 gameplay critique, and the players on the other team were so fucking bad. It was really frustrating, because like this guy at the top here, he should have turned around and killed you. Look at him. He literally, you sniped this guy, cool. You literally kill this guy right next to this guy, and he just continues running around. You're not even like looking. Do you not know that he's still there? Or do you just know that these players are so bad that you can rely on them to not do shit? And I don't really know what you're doing right now. Also, you shouldn't have overheated there, and you shouldn't use active cooling flush when you don't need to, because active cooling flush, each time you do a successful flush, the threshold, the little yellow dots, they get smaller. And I already tell you're playing a little bit too awkwardly. Also, something on the PS4 is you can like do a quick scope in thing with, I don't know, one of the bumpers or something like that, and it quickly scopes you in, and then that locks the aim assist on. So you should be doing that. Again, you're having terrible player positioning, which is why you died there. You're staying out of the open for too long. You're giving yourself too many angles to be hit from. Good C-switch. Careful, there's another guy coming, Again, you're really not handling multiple enemies well. Let me show you what you should have done here. So right here, stop jumping like crazy. Right here. Work your way behind cover. You're staying between here. You're staying out in the open. Either go behind cover here or go behind cover here. I personally would have gone this way, because then it's that mirror movement that I was talking about in my slicing the pie video. You go this way, he goes this way. You're gathering cover while he's staying exposed, so you can keep getting hits on him. And eventually you figure that out, but it's way too late. You're already down to 32 health. Eventually you do start going over this way. And by the way, now his partner's over there. And you do a quick combat roll away, which is good. But now you have an enemy here, an enemy here. And instead, you decide to get out your sniper and try to engage this guy. You're at 32 health. You're that confident in your sniping? Okay, is all I have to say. But meanwhile, this guy's over to your right. The smart thing would be to do either position yourself here so that you can kill this guy. Now, I personally am not a fan of that because if you roll here, you're completely exposed to the guy on the right. What I would have done is I actually would have rolled back to this corner kind of down here, and that way you're behind cover from front and from the side. And so, yeah, you get wrecked here, and that's completely your fault. Alright, and I don't know, it looks like you went for a bit of a revenge kill. I mean, it's honestly good to control the top here, but just don't go for revenge kills. Alright, well good, you're looking around. You, by the way, you missed. There was an enemy like right here who was shooting and you. Right there, you missed him. There's one highlighted in red to your left too. And if I'm seeing this on, I'm literally using my 12-inch notebook at school, and I'm not even full screen YouTube. Like literally the video player is like an 8 or 9-inch screen for me at 720p. So yeah, you had a red guy over here who would just kill your partner. So if I'm seeing these things, it means you are way too tunnel vision. Also, you gotta remember that being down however many people you are, it's kind of a waste of jetpack, but whatever. Watch your sides, look at this. What are you doing? You're looking this way. If you start getting hit from the side, what are you gonna do? Die? Probably. Like, just be alert when you're playing. I'm like showing how down you guys are. I guess you guys have more people now. It looks like you actually have a partner. Another waste of, like, are you actually going to hit, are you confident that you're going to hit a sideways pulse cannon like that? Like, even I have a tough time hitting those. Alright, good. No, maybe not. Look at the red on the radar and notice how there's shit flying at you from over here. Turn the fuck around and help A. You're way too tunnel vision on stuff that isn't even there. Like, what is this? What is this? Do you realize that you just lost A? And you could have killed the guy at A, but you're not doing your job. And again, that guy could have shot at you. But again, it's shitty PS4 players, so it's not gonna penalize you enough. Right? Look. Here. There's an enemy. He's not shooting you again because they're bad fucking players, but now you guys are losing, you got the other team's gaining points because you didn't defend A.
We can do better than this.
Alright, that was good. That was a good kill. You kind of baited him towards you. Walk to your left, look to your left, look to your left, look to your left, look to your fucking left. But they're gone now, I guess. There are enemies over there, like two of them. Oh, wasted. There's an enemy that you flew right past too. Look to your right. There they are. Move closer. Oh my god, EU4 killed like that. Fuck. You are so lucky that these guys have such shit aim. You should be dying right now. There's a guy over on your right. Right now. See the red on the radar? You have very, very poor map awareness. Why? And you don't C switch enough. Like, it's very awkward. Like, for example, this entire time I'm cringing because there's an enemy over here. This guy stays over here. He's still over there. So see, you just saw his head poke out. See, he's shooting at you. He just shot at you. He's right there. And you're just continuing going after this guy. And you don't even know. Do you not even realize it? I don't know. Like, even if he were to shoot at you, the way your body's positioned, since you're on the right side and not on the left, you're fucked if he starts shooting at you from the side. But again, he threw some shitty grenade over to you because these guys are absolutely terrible players.
We have all the droids.
Yeah, can you expose yourself again? Unnecessarily used your jetpack. You just jetpacked right in there. No awareness for where the enemies are. Absolutely none. There you go. That was good. Stop engaging when you're getting lit up like that. All you had to do here to live. All you had to do here is move to the right. Look at that. That was... if you had moved to the right, right about show you guys. Right here, you should start moving right. He's still going forward. He's going to keep exposing himself. See that? He's still exposing himself. If you were to go here, this guy can't shoot at you anymore, and only this guy can, but look at that, you kill him. So, completely your fault. That was very avoidable. It's stuff like that that's going to make you probably never rise above like a 2-point-ish KD if you keep playing like this. It's like, congratulations, you can win in a one-on-one gunfight, but you get 1 kill a life, and that's a 1-point KD, and you're not going to do too much for the objective, because so far, you've capped a couple droids, but sloppy. Again, you're going to get really lucky because they're bad, and he meleeed you, and the other guy was trying to orbital strike. There's 2 guys on the right that you, like, took forever to engage, and again, there you go, now you move forward because the E4 is a close range again. Careful, there's still ones behind you. Again, they're bad though, so they're not. Yeah, see, he threw a grenade at you instead. He was literally, that guy was literally, he's right where you are. Right now, he's right here. Well, you're capping this, he's right there, but see, the grenade's gonna come in. He threw some shitty grenade nowhere. There he is, right there. So again, it's just such poor player awareness. You have a pretty good, decent understanding of, like, once you do identify range combat, you definitely know how to dispatch them. Also, you do go for the droids a decent amount, but it's not very intelligent rushing. That was a decent shot. Okay, I kind of like that. That's cool. Yep. So that time you were aware that there was somebody, but you had no idea where. And look at how bad they are on the console. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have not seen somebody who stands still and shoots like that in a long time. Also, you fire the E4 impressively quickly. Like, I don't even think I can do it that quick. That's awesome. Yep. You play like you have ADD. I'm sorry. It's kind of true though. Like, look at this. The orbital strike is right above you. And like you hear it, like it doesn't appear on the radar until you're right in the thick of it, but you do hear the orbital strike going off before it hits the ground. Almost did a misty roll there. Oh, didn't mean to pause it.
We're almost there.
Oh, there's a guy. Alright, go kill him. Kill. Careful how much you expose yourself. See, this is the shit that I don't like seeing right here. You kill this guy. Excellent. And you do a no-look roll to your right. Why? There's more enemies. Look at the radar. There's more enemies over there. One of them was half decent with a pulse cannon. You'd be dead right here. So yeah, you play it this game very arcadey. Again, that was like absolutely no dodging. If you watch, all you did here is you just started backpedaling and shooting this guy. And then you're like, oh shit, there's a second enemy, and you turn around, but you're already dead. Position yourself better, like, okay, if you're gonna get yourself in a shitstorm like this by trying to no-scope this guy, fire a shot and then move. Fire, like, being out in the open here, you might as well just try to combat roll as much as possible. You've shown to me that you definitely can combat roll. Not looking too good for you guys. Oh, okay, you guys are able to get one. Engage, one above you. Oh, that's kind of cool. That was actually a decent look. So what he did there, guys, is he did kind of a bit of a panic thing, but it actually worked out. So again, because he struggles with engaging multiple enemies, he focuses on this guy and just knows that this guy's about to mess him up. So he's like, oh fuck, and then jetpacks immediately. On the pulse scanner was a decent way to stay offensive while you're doing that too. Okay, too many enemies at once, you overheat. You want to know how you could have lived through that and killed all 3? Really easy. While you're here, go to the back right here. Or go right here. Instead you rush, this is why I'm like, it's like you have ADD. You literally just rush right in. And, yeah. It's just ugly. You know, you're running bodyguard. If you like this one-on-one combat so much, get yourself to bodyguard level 3, where you have like double the health, and then it's just going to be insane. Every single gunfight you're going to win because you have double health, pretty much. but you're not really allowing yourself to do that. Good C-switch, and engaging. They're all dead. And clear them out, okay. Now be aware of where they're spawning. Don't rush the shot. He's gonna rush the shot, okay. Good kill, good kill. Now you're out in the open. What was that second combat roll? Out into the open. Again, this is like, you're way out in the open, and but you're fine because they're bad. Like E4. You shouldn't have clone flush there. Like E4, you should be getting wrecked at long range, so just be careful of when you're engaging long range targets. Yeah, you really favor going to outside corners of maps, which is good. Like, I do see a lot of like movement around the edge. Yeah, that was pretty good, but it's some pretty shitty movement out in the open though. Totally unnecessary, and then you hit like an invisible wall. Alright, be careful, don't stay by your prox bomb. Yep, your prox bomb just from somebody. Stay behind cover, or just stay behind your teammate and have your teammate take the shots, okay. Yeah, you definitely don't really have, you kind of disregard health. You just kind of go, just go in for shit. Something that I recommend for you, A2, is switch your load up out, because it looks like you're relying way too heavily on pulse cannon and jetpack, and it's not really helping you. Like, you think it is because you are getting kills with the pulse cannon, yeah, but you're actually getting more deaths than what you should because of that. Didn't need to adrenaline stim there, could have just stayed behind cover. Now you're gonna jump pack right in there, and you're probably gonna die. No, they're dead. Let's see if they kill you. Yep. Don't jump pack right in there. Ease into the combat. Always ease into the combat. Go from cover to cover, take out enemies one at a time. Watch me and Spathy play, and we don't just jetpack right into a group of 4 enemies. Oh, so close. Alright, jetpack and use that shit. Good. Now you guys got the droid back. Actually, yeah, there's a lot of droid capping going on. And you've capped a few, but not a whole lot. If you're not going to cap droids, then you gotta defend droids. If you're not going to defend or cap droids, then you better kill a crap ton of people. And right now, I think you are in first place, but you're definitely not. Like, I'm telling you right now, if any of the players that I'm familiar with were playing this, like Dace, Yearmans, SSP, Terror Tactical, Spathy, they'd literally be like 60-0 right now, because these guys are absolute garbage. Like, again, that's pure luck because he has bad aim. And you're chasing him too much, and you miss. Kinda hoping he'd kill you there, because why did you go for a direct rocket hit? That's just a waste. And you shot the walls a whole bunch. Just focus, like give yourself more of a level head. Like, you just kind of spin around and do all these crazy moves and stuff and hope that something works, you know? Just stay behind cover, take shots, and move up. A lot of unnecessary movement here. That's kind of funny. That actually is kind of funny. like out of all the moves you could have done, that was one of the worst moves, but it was kind of like surprised them. They're like, what? You know, then you adrenaline stim, but you don't go behind cover. Yeah, that just shows that you're used to playing against people who have bad aim, and you went 44 and 10. Jeez. Honestly, that was a pretty. Every single one of your deaths was completely your fault, and you missed out on a lot of kills. The only reason why you got the score you did was because the other team was pretty bad. Yeah, they had a guy who went 0-18. Yeah, so just ease yourself into the combat. You don't have to do all these crazy, trick shots and spin moves and 360, jetpack snipes and all that shit. It's with how you use the pulse cannon. Why don't you just use the bowcaster? Like, seriously, that would be a lot more effective than the way you use the pulse cannon. But whatever. Yeah, I think your gameplay demonstrates what a lot of people struggle with is they play the game It's a game. Star Wars Battlefront is a game. They don't want to think about it. They just want to jump into combat and try to get 5 kills at once, and if they don't, they die. Oh, whatever. But that's how a lot of people want to play their games, so that's fine. So if you are trying to get better, ease yourself into combat. Don't jetpack right in. Take off the jetpack and pulse cannon. Try running Bacta and thermal det, and that will teach you to play. That loadout will try to teach you to play defensively a little bit more. And then don't run adrenaline stim, because again, you're kind of using adrenaline stim as a crutch to oh, I just made a mistake by completely exposing myself. I'll just pop adrenaline stim and he'll have shitty enough aim where my health will keep regenerating. So yeah, just work on a more defensive playstyle, and man, you fire the EE4 really fast, and you do have a good understanding of how close quarters combat is supposed to be played. You do kind of go behind cover, you wait for them to expose yourself, and you pop out and you take 3 shots and they're dead instantly. You do have a good understanding of that, so keep that, but just take that close quarters combat mentality of you're behind cover, they expose themselves and you just wreck them. Extend that to more fights that you get into, not just jetpacking and then instantly doing a no scope then dying. Anyway, again, if you guys want to submit gameplay, ManPhalanges@gmail.com. Put gameplay critique in the subject line and the title. Upload the video to YouTube. Preferably shorter. I guess I did the whole video on the whole length of the video on this one. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't submit multiple gameplays at first. I can do multiple gameplays for everyone, but I want to get through and do all the ones that I have for individuals first before I go back through and do the same people over again. Yeah, so thanks guys for watching, and I hope you learned something.